Meet the author. Aaron E. Moulton was a quiet child who often read books or played with imaginary friends at her home in the Vermont mountains. She began writing seriously in second grade and is still doing it today. After college, she worked as a librarian, a tutor, and a lighting designer for theaters. She still wrote children's stories while working all those various jobs. Now her only job is using her imagination and writing stories for children.
Chasing the Milky Way.
Sunnyside Trailer Park has exactly one rooster. It belongs to Mr. Blinks, and his name is Chuck. Mr. Blinks sold the whole coop and this one too, but Chuck found his way right back to Sunnyside. That's typical. Once you're in Sunnyside Trailer Park, it's hard to leave, and it's not because of the good cooking or family-friendly folks. It's because it's a black hole of a place. The gravitational pull is so strong, you never get out. At least not in one piece. That's what I'm thinking about as soon as Chuck starts bawling at 4:30 a.m. That's what I think about at this time every morning, getting out of Sunnyside. I make myself sit up, push my blankets down. The house still smells like old tomato soup. Last night's dinner. I stretch my legs and put my feet on the floor, glance out the window. Darkness is draping over the world like a big ratty blanket. Tiny holes strung up in the shape of constellations. I feel around for my flashlight. My little sister Izzy flips over in the bed next to mine. The springs squeak under her slight weight. "Time, Lucy?" Izzy says. "Not yet," I whisper. I pull a pair of jeans up off the floor and throw them on. Just mission control time. I lean over and give her a kiss on her forehead. "Me too?" she says. "Nah, you sleep. We can play after school." I flick the flashlight on and jump out my window onto the ground. I walk over to the carport and pull back the tarp. The early morning dew makes the tarp cool and damp on my fingertips. I slide inside, tuck myself up along the junked-up Mustang and over to my mission control station. It's not much to look at, just a rundown desk that Mr. Blinks got at work. He works at the junkyard, so he finds all sorts of great stuff. I stifle a yawn and sit down at the desk. I pick up Walkie 1 and put it to my mouth. Press the speak button with my index and middle fingers. "Mighty Hawk, this is Juniper Ray, captain of Vintage Carrier 2525. You out there? Over," I say, letting my fingers off the button. I put the walkie up to my ear and listen. From outside, Chuck gives another wake-up call. I hear a clatter as Mr. Blinks hurls something out his window, but nothing comes in through Walkie 1. I reach over for a pencil, wondering what is taking Cam so long. Then, just as I'm about to give up and carry on solo, The walkie crackles to life.
Juniper Ray, this is Mighty Hawk. On my way. Over.
The walkie goes silent, then comes back to life.
Did you get that joke? On my way. Over.
He says. I slide the walkie from ear to mouth. Hilarious, Cam. His voice crackles through.
See you. Shh. In a few. Shh. Over.
I place the walkie back in its spot and pick up our notebook, pulling it across the desk. The carport lights up with a green tint as I switch the desk lamp on. I press my fingers to either side of my watch so it flips from the current time to countdown. I've had a timer set for the past month. T minus 36 hours from liftoff and T minus 75 hours until competition. I glance to the corner of my desk where there is a picture of Graham staring out at me. It's been a year since she went on an infinite voyage, jumped ship to another world. I give the picture a half-hearted wink and hug her memory close to me. I have promises to keep. My fingers find the edge of my mission control notebook. I open it and scan the page for the 100th time. Bot Block Junior Robot Challenge, June 15th, 2013. 15 Ocean Avenue, Seahook, New Hampshire. Categories: Humanoid, Junkbot, Tribot, Mindstorm, Autonomous. Unique attributes: Events, Skills Test, Bot Ball, Dune Driving, Maze Runners, Remote Control, Rescue Robotics. My gaze lands on the final line, the most important one. Round-robin winner receives $5,000 and 15% off college tuition. Me, Mama, Graham, and Izzy went to the seacoast every year since I was 8, not counting last year due to tragedy. This year we're going, and this year is going to be different. 1, because Graham isn't coming with us. Not literally. 2, because this year I intend to compete in the robot competition. We usually just watch it because I've never been old enough, and the registration is expensive. No how, no way, no money, I hear Mama's voice ringing in my ears. But you have to put some money in to get something out. This year, Cam's coming along too. We're skipping out on a day of school and going to the coast to win some prize money. We have to. We have to because no one needs it like we do. I turn the page to our Mission Control Protocol for Optimum Achievement. It's gone through some revision. Make money. Find our dads and start new life. 1. Save up registration money. 2. Complete, practice, and program Ping Ping 200. 3. Go to Bot Block Challenge and win. 4. Make dreams come true. See Dream Charts, pages 7 and 8. The plan for taking control of our lives is in place. The only problem is we still haven't crossed off number 1 on our list, save up registration money, or number 2 on our list, complete, practice, and program Ping Ping 200. And 3 and 4 can't get done until the other 2 are done. But we'll figure it out. Cam and I have been saving up the money for registration since last year. And we almost have enough. We mowed lawns, raked leaves, and even accepted some charity. I glanced down at our robot. We'll get it done, right, Ping Ping? He stares straight ahead with his LED eyes, but I know he's on my side. Somehow, I add. I swivel to have a better look at him. He's genuine junk. I mean it in the best way. All of his parts are from the junkyard. It started with a broken remote control pickup truck. We tore off the sides so that just the wheel and truck bed base were left. Then attached a big body made from a cheese balls barrel. Cam found a deflated football and sliced it in half, so Ping Ping has a genuine pigskin head. We poked 2 holes in it and ran power to 2 LED lights that serve as eyes. Of course, we had to rig up a new battery, a motor, a receiver, and a brain. You can see all his wiring right in his stomach. He looks like a trashy R2-D2, but I like to believe he has the same type of noble heart. We completed his arms last week, but we've still got a ways to go. I flip the battery on. His eyes send bright beams toward the back of the carport. Woo-hoo! His claws and elbows jolt as he fires to life. I hear the tarp crinkle and look over my shoulder. Cam walks in and falls back, shielding his face with his arm. I turn Ping Ping to the side so it's not a direct hit. Cam stumbles away from the light, around the other side of the Mustang. You escaped? I ask.
Good one,
He says, coming over to the mission control station. The truth is, Cam doesn't have to sneak. His mom doesn't have a clue where he is, and doesn't care either. Cam is one of what my ma calls Mrs. McKinney's 7 feral children. They range from 4 months to 12 years, and white to black. Cam's the oldest and the blackest. He's also my best pal.
discuss.
In the beginning of the story, Lucy uses a metaphor to describe the trailer park. How does this imagery communicate her feelings about where she lives?